Okay, so I got some intuitive messages for you. So they gave me this song. We come a long way from where we begin. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I think they made that for somebody who died in the Fast and the Furious movies. But also, this could be somebody that you were friends with or that you talked to, but y'all beefing, or whatever the case may be. Too much of the crazies. So, but I do, and then I heard, so I creep. Yeah, just creeping on a down low, and nobody's supposed to know. And then I heard somebody sneaking outside to talk on the phone. My neighbor actually. So I was thinking, oh, this is relevant. Somebody creeping, sneaking outside to talk on the phone. Hey, Drea, how you doing, girl? Look. Hey, Miss King. Hey, the Sun Card. I'm doing good. How you doing? Look, that you come in peeking. So you got some people who's beefing with their friend or they boo, and then you got some people who creeping, going outside, trying to talk on the phone, sneaking on the conversation. So I'm like, okay, it's must gonna be interesting in here today. So let's see what the universe got for me and you. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have for the Gemini people? Miss King, you are funny, girl. What's the Gemini's messages? What do they need to know? Somebody creeping on the low. Now Akon is singing. See, it's a lot of energy going on in here. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. 'Cause I got you, baby. It's a lot going on in here. Luke, let's get into it. I hope it's some more positivity than negative. It's a lot going on. Ooh. Okay, so we got soulmates, chop wood, and higher power with a thinker. Okay, so somebody didn't look at that. You see how it's two penguins right here? One penguin got the heart with the lock on it, and the other penguin hold the key to the said heart that got the lock on it, right? Somebody got the key to your heart, and you got the key to theirs. But it's some problems. This is like problems in paradise energy. But I do feel like somebody's trying to clean up the mess. Thank you, Miss King. Thank you so much. So I feel like somebody's trying to clean up the mess. That's where the chop wood come in. That's why I sit here by the book. Somebody's ready to get to work to clean up something because you hold the key to their heart. And with this star up here in the top, this could be something that's destined to be. The stars, it's another one at the bottom too. Right there. Boop. Yeah, the stars represent hope, faith, and wish fulfillment. And things that are written in the stars for you. The higher power, that spirit coming on in here to help somebody figure this out. See, because maybe somebody been doing too much thinking and not enough acting. Somebody realized this is their milk and honey. This person brings happy, and they're feeling orphaned right now, left out in the cold from a person that they care about so much. Maybe there was something, it's something that's been keeping them from acting on, hey, you this and you make me feel that, and I want to fix this because of that, whatever the case may be. Some people may not have shown up in the best form is what I'm getting, but they want to fix that. They want to renew that, repair that, reduce, reuse, and recycle that. I know. It just never fails. We only live once, damn it. Exchanging gifts. Higher power. Oh, he came on through. Message in the bottle. See, I feel like you're receiving the messages of what to do, or it's like something is weighing heavy on your heart, or just you just feel the urge to do something, and that's your message from spirit trying to help you out on what the steps that you could take next. Observer. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Sometimes I get that with this song. Me with this card. Fork in the road. Look, you know that commercial, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Community. See, look. We got exchanging gifts, the higher power, message in the bottle. But inside the bottle, it's a telephone. So somebody could contact you by telephone or you them. Okay, but I feel like somebody wants to give somebody some type of gift. But look at that. Look at the gift. She's giving the cat a gift, but look what it is. It's a star. This is something to do with somebody's destiny. There's too many stars floating around. And see, look at this higher power card. You see that? It's a key on the higher power's forehead. A little. The only way to unlock the knowledge you need is through this. It's the inner knowing. It's something that you know that you need to do on the inside, and that's where you receive the message from. That you need to send a message out, or that somebody need to send a message to you, because somebody been doing too much observing. I feel like they be keeping an eye watching, but they not making no moves, right? And it's a fork in the road for some reason. Maybe that's why they observe, or maybe them observing is the fork in the road because they doing too much watching and not enough doing. I do feel like they want to support the situation though, but there's something going on here. See, look, deep knowing. They know what to do, and they want peace in the situation, but they need to be fair. Maybe that's what's the hold up. Somebody need to be fair because it's chaos and conflict in the situation that ain't get finished. Oh, it's getting deep. Yeah, and them feelings like LMA. Because she's so start feelings so deep in my feelings. See, somebody was just going to brush this off, but they can't. They got to hold on. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. That's old school. Who that? You dropped a bomb on me, but you turned me on. What y'all know about that? I don't even know if that's a good thing or not. Shit. I feel like somebody just maybe knocked him off his feet, but then when you think about him saying, but you turned me on, it's like, well, damn, did she really drop a bomb on you, but you're attracted to her physically, so you keep holding on? Was that the scenario? I'm gonna have to listen to that. Okay, so tell me about this exchange and gives here for the Gemini people. Feeling trapped. New man. Uh-oh. Is that the gift? Sexual addictions. But you turn me on, baby. Uh-oh. See, somebody's been feeling trapped, possibly by their sexual addictions. Domestic relationship, self-love. Somebody needed to know their worth. You give into their self-love instead of some type of domestic relationship that held on to them through sex. This person don't actually have to be addicted, but that does say sexual addictions. But after so many times when you shuffle the cards, you realize there's only so many cards in here. So you're only going to keep getting the same messages. Somebody could actually deal with the sex addiction, or this is the way they show up. But possibly due to feeling trapped from some type of trauma, but exchanging gifts and then the new man. I feel like somebody who was not showing up that decent in the past. Maybe they only showed up for one reason or because of whatever reasons. But whatever this is, I feel like somebody's going to be coming in here as a new man. This is somebody you've been struggling with for a minute. Or somebody who you ain't even want to talk to because of whatever reason. Somebody you just felt yourself being done with. Tell me about this. Sexual addiction, feeling trapped, and new man. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. See, the Hangman is dark night of the soul energy, but a lot of times somebody just needs to hang there for a minute so they can get a second to look at it from another perspective. Because the way that they're going at it might not be working out. Especially if somebody feeling trapped, they just want to show up in the physical aspect of it, but don't want to show up in emotions. That won't work out. Ace of Swords. This is some type of truth, some type of clarity. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is a sudden change of events, the universe stepping in, or something that was written in the stars for you. See, this is something that you may not have known about with the Moon card energy, but this is something a person is putting down as a burden and healing from, but they might not have told you. They might have kept a secret from you in this connection. The King of Swords. Gemini, this could be you. And you kept some type of sexual addiction away from your partner or whoever this person is that you in a connection with. But I don't feel like they your partner yet. I feel like you wanted, maybe in the past you addressed them in the wrong way and you realized you took some time out, hangman energy, to wrap your mind around what was really going on in your life. So some of y'all come up with the fact that y'all got a sexual addiction and you're embarrassed about it. So you're not going to tell the person you're connected to, but you are going to take a step back and heal yourself. I mean, that's cool. Everybody ain't got to tell their business now. He could talk about it later if that's what he want to do, but at least he's taking the steps he needs to in order to fix himself. Kudos for that. I mean, you got to get some cool points for that. Now, a woman might wonder why you just step back, why you just disappear, what the fuck is going on. But in the same token, she wasn't happy with how you were showing up anyway, right? But that didn't mean she wanted you to disappear. But you got to do what you got to do for yourself and your self-love that you're trying to conquer. Because until you can love yourself properly, you won't be able to love her. So this is something that you can... Girl, sexual and sexually addicted is two different things. And that's just not for everybody. That's going to be for somebody, though. Somebody's embarrassed. But you never know how people got where they at, you know. They say they had to be abused in some type of manner to feel, I don't know, maybe not necessarily, but in most cases, I don't want to just assume nobody's fortune for them, but like something happened to somebody to just, you know, spiral out of control. 9 times out of 10 it'd be feelings, sometimes it'd be family, sometimes it'd be a lot of different shit, but somebody's learning a lesson. This is the hermit and the high priest and the high priestess. That's a powerful spiritual couple right there. And this is something that's going to make somebody happy, but they've been trapped or stuck. And if they've been stuck, it's because they need to do some healing first. They're not allowed to go into this connection with them secrets. They're not. They trapped because of the secret. To put on a strip show. I was confused, but it was sexy. Somebody. Look, well, that's probably what he's doing. I don't know if this is him, but it's somebody. It's not going to be everybody, but it's going to be somebody. See, but secrets ain't allowed to come into this situation. And this is, somebody wants to plant a seed. This is something they constantly find themselves thinking about. But the balance is important. Restoration, inner child healing is important to this person. Becoming a new person. Breaking free from the illusion. Then taking charge of the love situation with the Ace of Cups. Mature. I'll just say it. I want the motherfucker go know they fucked up and go heal, because we all been fucked up. If we ain't fucked up now, we've been fucked up in some way, shape, or form. And it's been times in my life where I might not be like, well, look, hold on, I'm fucked up. Let me go heal myself. So I can commend a person to be like, yeah, I like you, but I gotta heal. So, or I'm gonna just fuck you up because hurt people. You know, that's real. Something about higher power. And they might not tell you what they're healing from. Now, maybe they shouldn't just disappear on you, but they might not want to say, hey, I got to go to therapy, or I got to do this. Nobody probably want to get into details. They probably just got to say, hey, I got to step away for a minute because I got to check in with my mental health. Yeah, that's a good thing to say. And see, look at this. This is what he's doing. The good news, fresh start, decisions, forgiveness. Somebody did just leave you hanging. They left you hanging to go heal. But the way that they need to heal was probably a lot deeper than the way you used to having to heal, right? Because some people's trauma runs deep, right? Some people need to see therapists. Some people need to go. It's a lot of shit people can have to do, right? So this person may have just disappeared on you because they was too embarrassed to talk about what's going on in their life. But I do feel like they're going to come back and they're going to ask for forgiveness. And they're going to let you know about the decisions that they made. And it will be good news to you. And they'll be ready for a fresh start. But right now, they're just not. They want to come to you correctly. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Tell me about all this right here. Somebody's dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. And somebody's dealing with the Queen of Swords. This could be a Gemini woman or a non-Gemini woman. Gemini woman. You could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength card right here. It could be a Libra. But somebody's going to be receiving justice in a situation. In the form of a person receiving strength and being strong and courageous to stand up. And the courageousness has already started to take place, because this takes a lot of strength and courage to heal some deep wounds, I'm telling you. So I don't know, somebody's dealing with this air sign woman and somebody's dealing with the earth sign woman. This could be the same woman who's got different aspects in her chart. There's somebody moving forward with the Empress. But first they checking on themselves. Talk about the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, okay. Okay, so Gemini woman, you had something's going on with you and your Empress here. I mean, your Emperor, sorry. So there's the Emperor, and there's your energy with the Gemini. So the Emperor is trying to take charge of the connection. He wants to be truthful, but something did happen here with the Three of Swords. Possibly a third-party energy. Something about the Three of Swords. The Devil. Now, you could have been put in the third-party energy with this Queen of Pentacles. Don't have to be. But the Devil did show up, so it could have been a Capricorn. Another woman energy with the Queen of Wands. You got hurt because your... I need some motherfucking water. I'm sitting here getting choked up. Hold on. Somebody. I'm gonna get some water before I blame it on somebody's throat chakra, because I was just sitting here, mouth just drying before my eyes. Shit. So yeah, somebody brought in another energy here and toxicness when it was supposed to be wish fulfillment, and that's what broke your heart. So that's the Emperor taking charge of a situation, getting honest, getting truthful, getting committed. After your, yeah, he did betray you. He wants to try to find a balance. What do you got to say? Could be dealing with a Scorpio. It could be an Aquarius. Or this could... Okay, so Star, the Tower. See, somebody, there it is. Boom. Whoop, there it is. Somebody done went through a tower moment, and guess where they at now? In the Star energy. The Star comes after the Tower. You got to heal once that Tower hits you. Then they be ready to move the calmer waters. This is somebody coming in with good news after making choices, movements, and decisions to heal their shit up. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Uh-oh. The Sun card. The Ace of Pentacles. We got the King down there. Somebody could be trying to marry somebody. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, a Sun card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have somebody, a baby on the way with the Earth sign woman. Or they don't, or they're moving away from the Earth sign. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like healing, retreating, being single. Then it's the Empress. The Two of Swords is having a decision to make, but you need to use your intuition. Then the Ten of Swords is what a decision that was made, because that puts an end to the past disappointment. Somebody's making a decision to finally move on, which brings in the Page energy. Possibly not a child, but it could be. But the Page energy, the young energy, is bringing in a new beginning that makes somebody happy, and it's attached to this Ace of Pentacles, because somebody just don't want to miss out on the opportunity to move on. I don't know if they're moving on with the Queen of Pentacles or away. I just can't tell. Okay, so tell me about the bottle, message in the bottle. Self-love. Criminal background. Maybe it won't work, but seeing if it does will be the best adventure ever. It's not your business if I decide to date outside my race. And self-love. That's what this whole, basically, energy is revolving around, self-love. Somebody going off to love themselves so they can show up as a good lover. Because somebody was affected by somebody with a criminal background. And they saying maybe it won't work, but they want to try it, because it could be the best adventure ever. Somebody could be dating outside their race and receiving a hard time about it. Somebody giving you a hard time about it. But love don't come in colors, baby. It comes in the hots, in the form of red blood bleeding. Nah. I don't know. I just be saying shit sometimes. All right, tell me about this pile right here with the messages. The 9 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 8. What's that? The 5 of, damn. The 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Somebody real defensive. See, somebody Gemini. Gemini, you could be trying to find a balance with somebody after a possible tower moment, but the person is extra guarded. Or you're extra guarded towards somebody. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. A motherfucker feel like they got to protect theirs. They got energy protected, baby, because they feel like you bringing too much confusion, too much abandonment, and too much heartbreak. But this is somebody you want to heal with. You want to find the balance with this person. You've learned some type of lesson or been through some type of powerful turn of events that probably have changed you as a person completely with the Tower energy. But this person is just, they got you at a distance. Somebody you want to be victorious with you. That's what you're going to say. Look, I've been through a tower. You're going to let them know you've been through something that gave you a revelation when it comes to your destiny and what you're supposed to do. When it comes to you following your intuition when you make your decisions to have something abundant, something long-lasting. I feel like you're keeping this quiet right now, Gemini. But I do feel like you're waiting for the right moment. And while you're waiting for the right moment, you're keeping an eye on this person. And if this ain't a Gemini person, this is somebody else when it comes to a Gemini. But I feel like it's definitely a Gemini person in some cases because the King of Swords is right there and so is the Lovers. They might keep it on the hush-hush. Tell me about observer. Maybe what they keeping on the hush is the fact that they watching you. They feel like you looking good. See, the reason they watching is because this is they're escaping. And they see you very guarded, so they don't want to come in right now. This is a method of escapism, though. They ain't saying nothing, but they still get to keep an eye on you. That does something for them in some way, shape, or form. You are stronger than you know, and I have your back, says a family member. I feel like this took a lot out of somebody. But whoever, the person that's being observed, though. But I do feel like they bounced back pretty good with this health card. But they still guarded. And see, this says, sometimes memories sneak out of my eyes and roll down my cheeks in the shade room. Somebody hating somewhere. Probably this person attached to this man. Because where that come from? And why? What's the secret for? Oh, because somebody probably still got to walk away from some shit. Until you walk away from some shit, you can't do nothing but watch. 8 of Cups. Taking charge to walk away so that you can start fresh. That's up to you. 8 of Cups. What you walking away from, though? No Sun card. The 9 of Pentacles. See, Gemini, this is about you for some of y'all. Y'all need to walk away from something. You're being made aware that you need to be 9 of Pentacles on your own single from something that was long-term. A foundation, a structure. Some type of illusion that you've been holding on to. And it's time to get honest with yourself. Or maybe you've been honest with yourself, but you just haven't walked away. You've been stagnated or something. Waiting on a new perspective or waiting. Or the universe is waiting on you to find the strength and the courage to believe in yourself. When it comes to some type of twin flame situation with this Empress who makes you happy. Like the Sun card. Something about the Empress. The Hierophant. The King of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Death card. The Knight of Wands and the Devil. This is somebody you showed up to in a toxic manner. Maybe you was in and out, non-committal. But you want to transform that. You want to be honest about how much emotions that you share for the situation. And you want to be committed. Well, right now, you just watching. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. But you just watching right now because you feel like it's a fork in the road. So we're going to see what's up with that. What's this fork in the road for the Gemini people? Third party energy. There you go. You need to walk away from a motherfucker. You got a third party. Or this other person do. Somebody got a third party. Love, support, protection needed, addictions, happy marriage. Somebody got a past energy still circling around. A third party. Remembering the past. Betrayal. I'm about to whoop somebody ass. 0 respect. See, this is what somebody's dealing with because this is how they showed up for you, Gemini. And if this is what you're dealing with, it's because this is how you showed up for somebody else. Somebody that you now want to support and love on. Because I don't know whatever you're dealing with now, but I'm sure that Empress situation was much better than this. Something about third party. I want to get that one by itself. Ooh, wee. It's you, Gemini. Look, there you are again. The King of Swords in the 3 of Cups. With a water sign woman, possibly. That you want to take a leap forward to, but you can't because you're too busy in a long-term commitment still. Or somebody that you need to walk away from. The Magician, the Knight of Cups. You got to close one cycle before opening another one. And this is why you quiet. And this is why you sitting out in the cold quietly. Just watching because you can't do shit. You can't do shit until the third party's gone. Well, what's up? I just look. I got to get nosy now. So why the third party? What's the third party got on the Gemini? I'm sorry. I'm getting in your business now. I just want to know. Oh. This is somebody that you wanted to be victorious with. At some point you did because it was a marriage. It was a relationship. It was something long-term standing or something that was family-oriented. Okay? You made choices, movements, and decisions when you should have made choices, movements, and decisions. Okay? They both are choices, right? But in the 2 of Swords, you can only make this choice with your intuition. And I think you use the 2 of Wands instead of the 2 of Swords, meaning that you use what you could see, what you could logic, instead of what you used in your intuition. Maybe because you had too much ego present and you didn't realize that while you were sitting in ego, the only thing you were expressing was disappointment from the past. And you don't want to move through energy or make decisions through decisions from the past because once you start to heal, you won't see it that way no more. So now you done made a long-term permanent decision and you stuck with a motherfucker because now that you see it the way you see it, you ready to be single. This 10 of Pentacles don't mean a fuck-ass thing to you no more. Not now. I don't know what done happened, what done blew up in this bitch, but somebody done betrayed you in some way. You done realize a motherfucker ain't got no respect and that history didn't mean a fuck-ass thing, and you could have just left the bitch while you could. Sorry. Sorry, whoever for the bitch is, but that's not my energy. Somebody's feeling that way now. But that's what she did. I mean, but I don't feel like you seen her like that at first. Nope, you couldn't see it because it was an illusion. You had an illusion. You was being mentally manipulated or betrayed when it came to this Empress right here. See, but now you want to transform it. The illusion must have been shattered with the Death card. It's over. It's come to an end. Now you retreated. You ain't really retreated, though. Because it's still some type of cycle that need to be closed. What's the illusion, Spirit? A connection, a relationship, a marriage. The King of Pentacles to the 10 of Wands. But was it a marriage? Was it a relationship? Or was it just burdens that you wanted to hold because you kept looking through the past? Because you kept remembering the past. Ain't that a bitch? So now your fork in the road is that you got to get out this relationship that you don't even want now that you've been healing. You wanted it when you was hurt, but that was a different perspective that you have when you start healing up. You see what I'm saying? Community, you got something else you want to support. But your hands is tied right now, so that's why you the observer. Because you can't say shit if you wanted to, because you got to go about it right. Tell them about the community card. Shade room. Addictions. Yeah. You supported the wrong shit, possibly. Then you started seeking. Look at that. You did. Community is about supporting it. But what you supported was some shady ass bullshit with the shade room. But you didn't realize that maybe because you was dealing through your addiction. Some of y'all already done been healing from these addictions. You was dealing through whatever addictions, codependencies, fear. Okay? Some of y'all just was fear. Once you went seeking, healing, doing a little something, you realized, damn, fear made me choose this. And your cuz just like, damn, this some Jerry Springer shit. And I want front row seat. Somebody could have tried to told you so. I don't know. But it's about knowing your worth. And somebody conned you, possibly. Maybe you chose what you was used to because you was afraid to start over. But you supported the wrong shit. And you probably didn't realize it until it was too late. So now you got to get your way out this situation. And it's just not a hop, skip, and a jump either. You could have remarried a motherfucker or anything. What we got over here for this community? Excuse me. You got some secrets. Secrets is what gave you a new perspective about how you want to be single, because you realize the past was just a con artist. Ain't that a bitch? See how shit look when you heal? See, when the Temperance come through and brings some healing in your way, boom, you start seeing a new perspective. You realize everything wasn't at the surface, and motherfuckers purposely kept shit from you. And now you still on your 9 of Pentacles shit. You don't want to be a 10 no more. Not with this person. You might got something new you trying to be a 10 of Pentacles with, but you want to drop these burdens that you holding. Tell me about the moon. Ooh, wait, the moon with the 5 of Swords. Somebody was playing mind games to put you in an illusion so that they could keep you working on this connection. So that they could keep, I don't know if they purposely, intentionally made you miss out on your Empress, but they wanted you to keep working on the connection with them. But then when you realized the truth, you wanted to move on. Matter of fact, you made a final judgment call that you was moving on to your Ace of Wands. Ain't that a bitch? Tell me about the 7 of Wands. 7 of Cups. What's the illusion? The Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. But the King of Pentacles is still down here. This earth sign is potent here. The illusion was that somebody would... see, somebody wasn't ready to let go in the first place. So just imagine if I'm with you and we spend, 6, 7, 12 years together. We break up, we divorce, but I really don't want to let you go, right? You let me go. You go on your separate way, but you realize financially it's a struggle without me, right? So you come on back, you feed me some bullshit about how we might get back together. And I hold on to that and I financially support you. But I'm doing all this and I'm doing all this because I still love you and I want my family back, or I want my marriage back, or I want this back and want this. So a motherfucker breadcrumbing me in a sense. You see what I'm saying? Somebody took advantage of the next motherfucker by using that little we gonna get back together bullshit over their head. And they never was planning to get back together with you. They just needed you. And this forces you to look back on everything you invested in the motherfucker, making you aware of some shit. See, it makes you want to take charge of your own shit, become the emperor and go get a real motherfucker. AKA the Empress. Your Empress. But this is lessons that you need to learn throughout the process. This is lessons that taught you to listen to your intuition when you're making your decisions, because it don't matter how long you've been with a motherfucker. It don't matter if I spent 6 years with you, 12 years with you, 29 years with you. You in my face trying to play me like I ain't never supported you the way I supported you. You see what I'm saying? So long term, just because I've been knowing you, that don't mean a fuck ass thing. People gonna roll with how their spirit is. I'm just telling you. And then the person probably always been like that, but you was blinded by love. Now the shit done blew up. It's time for you to see it for what it is. But a lot of times we won't, because we stuck on that 5 of Cups. We stuck on looking back, how it used to be, and how I want that back to it. But you really don't want it back. That's why the Lord cleared it out, because he got something better for you. And you had to go back to what wasn't so good for you in order to realize, damn, you had to have in between that some type of interaction with the Empress for you could see that this levels to the shit, right? The Empress, she come in nurturing. She come in providing. As long as you going to give it back, right? She going to cut that off at some point, but she don't never come in with her hand out. Like, no, it's not that. So it's going to be levels. And then a motherfucker, Empress is not going to ever use you for what you got. Not if she going to show up as an Empress, because if she's showing up as an Empress, that means she moving through life the way she got to, because she know that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm just saying that to say that somebody just learned a tough ass lesson here, and it's giving 10 of Swords energy. But we live, we learn, and things happen for a reason. Because if this didn't ever happen to you, you'll still be trying to hold on to a motherfucker who ain't trying to do shit but con you. That's the bright side of things. Your lesson is learned, and you still possibly get your Empress. I mean, I don't feel like she completely gone. I feel like she hanging around somewhere. She might be gone, but I don't feel like it. I feel like you come back a changed person with all these truthful answers. She might have some sympathy for you. Might. Because it depends on how you did the sympathy the first time. I'm just saying. So, but anyway. That's what I got for the Gemini people today. And thanks for watching. Be blessed. And namaste. Go get the Empress. I'll tell her something. I'll be like, look, I ain't ready to be with you right now, but baby, I got to tell you something. Just in case. Just in case you got some other suitors out there. Because I know what type of woman you is, and I know they looking.